Hello and welcome. My name is Chris Gibbons. I'm the chair for the Healthcare Administration program. And welcome to your first course in the program, HCA 300 Distance Education Success Strategies and Program Overview. Now, what is this video all about? What I'd like to do in the next few minutes is kind of go over a walkthrough of what you'll be doing over the next 7 days. There'll be various activities and assignments that you will be doing. And the whole purpose of this is really twofold. First is to get you used to the distance education environment. I know some of you have some anxiety about that, may have never had online courses before. We're going to get you fully up to speed in the next 7 days, and you'll feel very comfortable about the digital environment, your virtual campus, how to do assignments, how to navigate through your courses, how to navigate through that virtual campus. You'll have that all worked out by the end of the week. Also, we're going to be learning a little bit about the program, some of the details about the program policies and whatnot. So you'll have an opportunity to learn about that and ask questions if you have any questions about the program. In this video, what I would like to do is go over really the flow of events that will happen over the next 7 days, kind of a walkthrough of the course. Do remember that all of your assignments must be in by Sunday at midnight. They're not very difficult. Again, we're just wanting you to practice some of those skills that you'll be using in the distance education environment. But do remember, everything has to be done by Sunday at midnight. I'll give you a recommended schedule. It's really up to you, though, on how you get there for the most part. So, but do know that everything has to be completed by the end of the week. And for us, that means Sunday at midnight almost always. For all of your courses, there's usually a deadline of some sort, and it's usually at the very end of the week, which is Sunday for us. So with that, let's go into the course and look at what you'll be doing over the next 7 days. Well, let's begin our walkthrough at the very basics. I want to have you start off at our main college website, of course, www.mercycollege.edu. There is one valuable resource that I want to introduce you to if you haven't already seen it before, and that is the My Mercy area, and that is right up here. My Mercy is pretty much your digital hub for all things Mercy. You'll be doing a lot of activities throughout your time here at the college. And what I mean by activities, you'll find resources there, information will be there. So let's take a look at it. All right, so the My Mercy, you click on that. Most students already have that bookmarked because it is such a stop. I mean, most people stop right there first before they go into D2L. Here you'll find numerous resources, especially over here on the side. You'll have Desire to Learn, of course, which is your virtual campus, Desire to Learn. We call it D2L for short. Empower Me, or Empower, that's your course registration, and email is down here as well. So you have these links that are always there. So if you haven't already bookmarked it, you can always go through the My Mercy and you have all of these items here: library, help desks, etc. So very, very good thing to have bookmarked and to visit frequently, because there's often important information that will be listed here too in regards to whatever topics may be important for that part of the semester. For example, right now I see we are highlighting the student health insurance important links on here. So again, some very important news on here, and you want to make sure you touch base in the My Mercy area relatively frequently. Okay. Enough of that. Let's go into Desire to Learn. That is your virtual campus. This login should look familiar to you. As you can see, I use a browser called Chrome. Now, let me just briefly talk about browsers. I also go over browsers in the D2L Quick Start. There are 2 videos that you'll be watching. Let me just re-emphasize that. Of course, you're watching this introduction video. We're going to do a quick walkthrough of the course. And then also, I have a quick start to D2L, kind of going over all things D2L. And it's very important to emphasize that your browser is critical. Now, as far as browsers, the two that work the best with Desire to Learn are Internet Explorer and Chrome. So I use Chrome. I've never had a problem with it. Unfortunately for Firefox, not so much. There can be some difficulties there. So do have at least two browsers available should you ever have an issue. It's very, very rare, but occasionally over maybe the past 7 years, there's been an instance or two where I've had to switch browsers to get something to work in Desire to Learn. So again, having two browsers kind of at the ready is a very good strategy, can help reduce a lot of frustration. Okay, now let's go into the actual course. So HCA 300 Distance Education Success Strategies and Program Overview. Of course, our home page here, and please again do make sure that you watch the next video, the Quick Start D2L video. That'll help kind of answer a lot of questions that I'm not really going to go over in this video. We're just going to talk about the class. As far as the class goes, what you'll want to do is you'll have the content button. You'll click that and go to the course overview page. Here you will find links to my virtual office and a recommended schedule. So let's take a look at that. This course is very brief. It's only a week long. So we have basically a kind of a recommended schedule versus a syllabus. A syllabus is a much more detailed document. You'll have that in all of your other courses, your traditional academic courses. In this course, again, the assignments are relatively easy. We want you to get used to Desire to Learn and learn about your program. This schedule is something to help keep you on track over the week to be able to complete your assignments. Now, this is a suggestion. So, for example, on Monday, Tuesday, we have all the days listed here. This is, again, a suggestion. In general, this class takes about 8 hours to do. If you were to sit down and do the whole thing, you could get it done in about 8 hours. I've had some students tell me they've got it done in under 6. So it all depends on your level of comfort with Desire to Learn. Maybe you're a previous Mercy College student and you can go through this stuff relatively quickly. But I would plan on about 8 hours this week to get this course done. So do yourself a favor. Do just a couple hours every night or whenever your particular time off is that you can get away to do your academics. Get this done so you can have the weekend off. So again, totally up to you. I will ask you to do one thing. If you do get done early, please check in with the course a few times, including Sunday, which is the last day of the course. And let me go back to the course here. So there's your course schedule. So please make sure you do download that. The reason why I'd like you to at least check in at the end and a couple times throughout the week, if you are one of these folks that finish early, is I'm going to go back to the course home, is the news section. I'm going to be posting some additional things throughout the week in the news section as the class progresses. So please check that course news and look at all the news items that are in there. You can always click on this little button right there. It says Show All News Items if you want to see the entire history of every news item posted. Again, this is a very small course. We're only probably going to have about 4 to 5 news items this week. So you should be able to see all of them right on the landing page. Okay, so let's go back to content and talk a little bit about the flow of the course. So you're going to download your course schedule. You'll have that. Here's a link for my virtual office. If you have any questions, please feel free to use my virtual office. Use my office phone as well, or email. So please, don't hesitate to to contact me should you have any questions throughout the week. On the overview page, again, you want to make sure you fully look at this. Gives you a good flow of what we're doing, what the program's about, or I should say this course is about. and how we're organizing it. Throughout the week, you're going to have activities and assignments. Now, activities they're not graded, so it's kind of up to you whether you want to do them, but I would highly suggest that you do. They help give you additional practice. So, for example, one of the activities is applying for a library barcode. We're not going to force you to apply for a library barcode, but your life is going to be very difficult in going through this program without a library barcode and being able to access the online library resources that'll make your life so much easier as you're doing your assignments. So please do the activities. Now, the assignments that you'll have, there'll be 4 assignments, and they'll be clearly labeled. Each assignment will be worth 25 points. You can see that they'll, again, be clearly labeled assignment 1, 2, 3, and 4. 25 points apiece. There's 100 points in this class. You just need to have all of your assignments in. This is a pass-fail class, so it's pretty easy. Just get all of your assignments in by Sunday at midnight. Again, there's 4 assignments, and they're clearly identified as you go through the course. Now, you'll notice some things about the organization of the course, and let me pop up there and take a look at some of the modules. Okay. Over here on the left-hand side is your navigation. You're going to have these quick start areas. This is getting you used to your digital campus. And those will be very quickly, you should be able to go through those pretty quickly in these first 3 areas. Module 1, you'll be practicing more of those skills that you learned in the quick start areas. So again, go through that. There will be 2 assignments in Module 1 that you'll have to get done. And then the other 2 assignments are in Module 2. And in Module 2, we're going to be talking a little bit more about the program specifics, the program handbook, and a little bit more details about policies of the program, including academic advising. So with that pretty much covers the flow of the course. The major thing to remember, get everything in by Sunday at midnight. And if you can, do it early, which is great. But please check back into the course frequently over the next week. I would say at least Wednesday, maybe Friday, and then Sunday as well, to catch up on any of the course news items that I might be posting throughout the course. So with that concludes this quick walkthrough. Thank you very much for your attention during this brief walkthrough. And as always, thank you for watching.